Fair use notice. This video may contain copyrighted materials, the use of which has not been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. We are making such material available for the purposes of criticism, comment, review and news reporting, which constitutes the fair use of any such copyrighted materials as provided for in Section 107 of the US Copyright Law and Sections 29 and 30 of the UK Copyright Design and Patent Act 1988. The fair use of a copyrighted work for purposes such as criticism, comment, review and news reporting is not an infringement of copyright. I am re-uploading these documents that I put on my original video regarding Paul Lowe being attacked by Carquick people. We don't even know who they are really. So I'm re-uploading it again because Paul has now received another privacy issue from YouTube. YouTube seemed to be just attacking Paul and not anyone else really. Paul is a remarkable man. He's the most peaceful guy I've met in years. He's extremely nice, and you couldn't wish to talk to a nicer bloke. He has a lovely wife, and his lovely wife is all just the same as Paul. Really nice people. They are just lovely people, and his wife has a lovely husband. What I want to say is these documents are available that you're seeing now in the public arena. They are not redacted documents from anything. They are freely available if you look. So they're now in the open. I want to get to a point here where Paul stops being attacked by YouTube. And the only way that's going to happen is by mirroring and keeping on getting in touch with YouTube saying, yeah, look at this information. I've got this information. Why aren't you putting a privacy issue on me? Why are you just ignoring others, but you're still going after Paul? This is crazy, and you have to stop this. You're harassing him now, and you really should stop. YouTube/Google have been fined millions and millions of pounds and dollars in releasing people's private information. So this is quite incredible, really. They've been fined millions and millions and millions of pounds and euros and dollars, and yet they are still functioning normally. And now they're going after people over these silly little issues of privacy by a person who assaulted Paul Lowe. That person assaulted Paul Lowe and didn't give him his phone back for over 2 hours. The police have been informed, and the police are, they're just sitting on their hands with it. People have to understand, and that's including all of us watching and listening to these posts and comments, that we have rights, and them rights have to be respected. Paul was perfectly within his rights to stand there and video.
If you want to search and enjoy your retirement, and you might not be retired, but if you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead and enjoy your retirement, and you might not be retired, but if you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead.
Did he just say search and go ahead? Did he?
But if you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead. But if you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead.
Right, as to evidence. In the video, you're going to see captions that I've put up before, but I'm redoing it again to coincide now with the latest policy and privacy that's been put on Paul Lowe. You will see instances where the guy turns around and talks about he's always wanted to know what it felt like to be a YouTube phenomenon. Okay, so he's not unhappy about it. He's saying it's not a problem. I think it's cool actually. And then the next one is when he says, if we want to find and dig, then he's given us permission to do that. If you want to find something, if you want to dig about something, then go ahead and do that if that's what you want to do with your time. So there again, he's given permission. He's revoked any right that he might have had, because he didn't have any rights at that point. He might have revoked any rights he had if he had understood what he was saying. But now he's open to anybody talking and commenting about him, Carquick, Car Smart. and the myriad of other businesses that they have in England, directors in France, Sweden, United Kingdom. So there's a whole. I mean, when you watch uh, Police Abuse and Powers revealing documentary film, it's astonishing the fact that there's so many other things going on here. There are layers within layers. So getting back to the issue, he's revoked his right to privacy because he allowed and said we can dig, we can look, we can find, and that's what we are doing. So he's revoked his privacy if he thinks he had any in the first place. Remember here, privacy, there are certain caveats to that. Now, what you have to also understand here, we understand that the video is on air, it's live, it's going out to the millions and billions of people. Not there's going to be billions of people watching it, but in a court of law in the United Kingdom, video evidence is admissible. I can use video evidence, and I'm using that actually in my own trial. I'm using video evidence to support me. With Paul, he has that video evidence. He's shown that video evidence. And now what's happened is the privacy complaint has kicked in from CarQuick stroke, CarSmart stroke, whatever other business they're involved in. And if a video is a legal document, you could say, a legal document, then Paul can submit that, which he does by going onto YouTube and doing his video. Now he's done that. He's done it. He's shown the evidence of the guy given permission to dig, to find anything we want to do. And he was quite cocky about it. He also said that he's always wanted to be a YouTube star and a phenomenon. Well, he has become a YouTube star. So there's no harassment, there's no alarm, and there's no distress in anything that now happens with him.
The retired people, of course, they've got time on their hands. It's my claim to fame now, isn't it? I always wanted to see how it feels to go viral on YouTube. If you want to search or enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead and enjoy your retirement. And you might not be retired, but if you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead.
YouTube, take note.
If you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead. If you want to enjoy your time trying to find something, then go ahead.
If you want to enjoy your time, then go ahead, find something. Can't get no clearer than that, can you? He has given permission. He shows he's not frightened of, anything being found and dug up about him, his business. So there is no issue here. The only issue of privacy is Paul's issue, that YouTube constantly are going on and having a go at him regarding privacy issues. There is no privacy issue, law or policy or rule being broken here, except by YouTube harassing Paul Lowe. Now, when this is done, I want you to mirror it if you don't mind, because it has to be understood. YouTube is not the be-all and end-all of everything. Paul Lowe was attacked, abused. He had his phone stolen from him for 2 hours. So he had all these things done to him, and yet he's made out to be the bad guy by YouTube. The people who put it in the privacy request, they've removed their rights to privacy. Now, this is what this video is all about. Everything that I'm talking about here is fair game. That's it. Simple as that. There is no alternative. There are no segues. There are no caveats. Responsibility of Paul did exactly what he did, which was right. He did the right thing. He didn't argue. He didn't fight or anything. It was just a man going out and videoing. That's it. So to be attacked like he was is not. It should not be accepted. And again, YouTube are sort of like playing judge, jury, and executioner here. Remember what he told us, YouTube. You've told us you're not really bothered, you don't really care, so the privacy issues are out the window. You are now completely in the public domain. In any way, shape, and form that you want to think you want it to be is not going to be the way you want it and have it, because you've just told us. Go ahead, search, try and find something if you want.
The police will be with you shortly.
You do realise criminal damage and assault occurred on these premises, don't you?
The police will be with you shortly.
So we asked a few questions of why they assaulted Paul and why they throw his phone on the floor to break it when he was stood on a public footpath.